grow, still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now, today we are back. I am very excited for this daily market update. There is just extreme bullishness going on for two of my favorite coins, Quant and HBAR. So, take a look at the volume. First of all, at the top, the volume is at 100 billion plus. So we're over 100 billion on the 24-hour volume. This has significantly picked up, right? So there's some volume flowing through the crypto markets today. BTC dominance is basically still going up at 41.6%. We did drop below 1.7 trillion on the total market cap. Now, Bitcoin, 36,000. Really, I have nothing to say about Bitcoin. There is nothing good or nothing bad to say about BTC. Okay, it is simply trying to make up its mind. You notice like gray, blue, gray, right? It's just like constantly flip-flopping, and I'm talking about the EMA bands there on Market Cypher. It's just constantly flip-flopping. It needs to do something. Okay, so that's what we're talking about on BTC. Ethereum 2600. You know, every time that hits 2500, you should be buying or dollar cost averaging in. Now, let's talk about the actual exciting things. First of all, Facebook and Spotify are getting nailed. So two Web 2.0 companies, right? Facebook Web 2.0, Spotify Web 2.0. They are getting nailed. You know, this is down, let's see, like 25%. And Spotify is down, 25% as well, basically. Two Web 2.0 companies. Spotify has its own controversy. Facebook had like a bad earnings report and a bunch of other stuff. This just makes sense, right? Investors, I saw a funny tweet. Investors are finally realizing that nobody uses Facebook. But here we go with the new Facebook, okay? HBAR. We have not taken a look at this chart in a while. You guys can see the trend line that I found from the start of the year in January. We have multiple touches on here, about 4 of them. And we did recently, I wasn't watching this chart, but we broke below this trend line, and now we're trying to get back above it, okay? And if we look at the 12-hour, we did have flash a reversal right here, but we did make a wick above the trend line. So hopefully we can get back above that. HBAR, it looks good. Like the daily, the money flow looks to be going into that green right there. If we go to the 12-hour, doesn't look too good. And the 4-hour looks good. 4-hour looks good. Like we can pump above this pretty shortly here. But why is this pumping? We're going to talk about that nearing the end of the video. I'm going to have an HBAR section where we talk about this Ubisoft partnership, right? Ubisoft has joined the governing council. Also, I'm going to talk about the Hashgraph open sourcing. We also have Hashgraph smart contracts today. And we also have Quant smart contracts. So Quant has been pumping as well, $123. I absolutely called this. Like, I don't even care if you want to say I didn't, because it's just on video. I literally said when we were about right here that we were going to pump to oblivion, or I said we're going to pump well above $100 and stay there. And what have we done? We have not dipped below 100 since I said that. And this looks really good. Look, green money flow starting on the 4-hour. 12-hour, like this still looks like we need some work being done on Quant. And what I mean by that is you see this money flow. We want this money flow to stop. Quant has been bleeding out since the start of November, and it finally looks like this is starting to turn, and go up past that 0 line. Hopefully, in a perfect world, we would just, go up. And then by like the 10th of February, we're above $150. Hopefully that happens. Now, zooming out to the big bubbles here, we see Quant and HBAR are some of the only ones in the green. We also have Nexo, Tezos, and Hex. The reason why Tezos is pumping is because we have a big win from the IRS regarding crypto taxes. There has been a decision to refund taxes paid on staking rewards. Okay. Now, what is this really about? What is this really about? Well, there was a Tennessee couple. So this entire story, I saw 20 plus people quoting this story, right? This is about one couple. So one example of a couple, like two people in a relationship, a Nashville couple. There's been a decision by the IRS to refund unsold Tezos, a decision to refund a Nashville couple taxes related to unsold Tezos tokens is set to clarify the IRS tax treatment. So that is why Tezos is pumping right there, because it was mentioned. This article is massive right here. And basically, this makes it so staking rewards are only taxed when sold, right? The IRS has offered to refund the couple taxes paid on rewards gained, but not redeemed, from staking on the Tezos blockchain. Official court filings were made public on Thursday. Okay, this is Joshua and Jessica. They requested a refund of $3.2K. And basically, tokens attained through proof-of-stake protocols are taxpayer-created property. So they're trying to say that, tokens that are created through staking are created property and should not be taxed until sold or exchanged. Okay? This is literally how it should be. We have David Schwartz saying this could be really huge for anyone who does something that causes them to receive newly generated cryptocurrency. This might well include things like Songbird rewards, but maybe not an airdrop. So does this include mining as well, though? Because mining, you're generating these tokens, right? Super interesting. Somebody asked him about play to earn. David said, my guess is that if the tokens are created by the playing, then they're only taxed when sold. That's very bullish. This is very bullish. But just keep in mind, this is only for this couple. So people are taking this as a huge thing. I don't know if the IRS has actually made it public or made it official yet. Moving on, we have Immutable X pumping because GameStop taps Immutable X for its NFT marketplace, launches a $100 million fund, just showing you how the news has been pretty much affecting cryptos directly recently. Immutable X up 30% there. Now, getting into Quant, we have QRC-20 smart contracts are live. Okay, Overledger 2.1.7 makes smart contract creation easy. This is QRC-20 tokens. So we know about ERC-20 tokens. For example, Dogecoin, or let's go to an easier example here. DAI, right? DAI is an ERC-20 token. And we can click this, the contract address, and we can see that it's an ERC-20, right? This is an ERC-20 token. And if we look, QRC-20 tokens. So this is making smart contracts easy. This is big for QNT. This is probably why Quant has continued to pump. Now, moving on, we have Ubisoft literally joining, the governing council of Hedera. Okay, Ubisoft has joined the governing council of Hedera. They are right here, already added to the wheel of fortune here. And this is just amazing. So if we look at the status, though, if you go to Hedera or status.hedera.com, where we can see all the nodes, all of them are under maintenance right now, because the mainnet upgrade is happening. Okay, it's in progress right now. But we can see the Ubisoft node is probably going to be added here. Basically, the Hedera plus Ubisoft is... why don't I have it up here? Hold on. Hedera plus Ubisoft... Oh, yeah, right here. The HBAR Foundation and Ubisoft are partnering, but also they're joining the governing council. So Ubisoft is joining the governing council, which means they're going to run a node on the network, right? But they're also collaborating with the HBAR Foundation and Ubisoft is setting up a Hedera dedicated track into the Ubisoft Entrepreneurs Lab. This is the Ubisoft Entrepreneurs Lab. I also see Aleph right there, which I don't know if they like facilitated that startup, but this program supports innovative startups creating products and services that have the potential to transform the entertainment industry. Okay. And they have obviously went with Hedera because of the scalability, the greenness, the eco-friendliness, right? Wanted to point out this is Ubisoft's head of blockchain initiatives. He said, Ubisoft is proud of our established history in leveraging distributed ledger technology for the next generation of gaming. This collaboration came about through our enthusiasm for the Hedera's network technology and our excitement about its accelerated gaming landscape. Hedera is going to be massive in blockchain or hashgraph gaming. We look forward to growing our association with the Hedera ecosystem through our participation in the governing council, as well as support for new gaming projects on the network. This is just such an amazing asset to have, is Ubisoft on the governing council. Ubisoft is apparently a pioneer in blockchain gaming. Right here, they joined the Blockchain Game Alliance. Okay, the Blockchain Game Alliance here. Very interesting stuff. So that is just extremely bullish. That is the reason why Hedera is printing a nice green candle here. Amazing. Also, I wanted to point this out. Hedera, the Hashgraph IP, the intellectual property, was purchased for $76 million. Right here, $76 million, which is almost 300 million HBARs. So I'm surprised this wasn't at the forefront of the announcement, but dang, that is super crazy. I think if the HBAR value increases, that might end up being, $1 billion purchase right there. Now, another amazing thing coming out for HBAR right here is the mainnet launch of Ethereum virtual machine compatible smart contracts. So smart contracts 2.0. This is basically putting the Hedera token service. Is it the Hedera token service? Yeah. Integrating the smart contracts with the Hedera token service. This is massive, dude. This is massive. The Hedera smart contract service is Ethereum virtual machine compatible. It runs Solidity, which is the programming language used by 30% of all Web3 developers. So the problem with other networks is they might run on other programming languages. Like I think Cardano has Plutus, maybe it's called. I think, but this is using Solidity, which means 30% of developers can already come and build on it. This equips Solidity, smart contracts with the versatility of Hedera's tokenization infrastructure by supporting native Hedera tokens and NFTs. Okay, this is very big right here. You guys can read up more on this. Two massive things on Hedera today. Moving on, we have Blockworks, Microsoft's blockchain director on Ethereum's future. This is York Rhodes. He predicts that Ethereum becomes the decentralized app store by 2023. Low fees versus app store rev share. Wow, that's such a good point. No commerce lock-in to Apple. No single point of control by one large corporate. Distributed, decentralized, single sign-in across apps. Oh my goodness. Everything about this is just the most sexy thing ever. Very nice. If you understand this, Ethereum is the new Apple, I swear. Now, I wanted to cover this as well. The DeFi project known as Wormhole was hit with a $320 million hack. Solana has been going through it. I made an amazing, in my opinion, amazing comparison to Chris Brown. Solana is the Chris Brown of crypto right now. Because if I say that I like Chris Brown, you might say that he's a woman beater, okay? Which is horrible, right? If I say I like Solana, you might say, or you will say, that the network goes down. Oh, it's so bad the network goes down every 5 minutes, right? So it's the same underlying concept. And by the way, I love Chris Brown. Like, he is an absolute legend. But what I'm saying here is they've tarnished Solana's reputation, just like how Chris Brown's reputation is tarnished in a way from that whole incident. And that's way in his past, I know. But this is the exact same concept. If you guys want to know who the Kanye West of crypto is, the Kanye West of crypto is XRP. I've been saying this for 7 months. This is the most polarizing coin on the entire market. You either love it or you either hate it. Simple. That is all we've got for the daily market update, ending on a weird note there. I'm enjoying like making some money finally and seeing some of my coins in the green. Two of my biggest, in fact, my biggest and my second biggest hold are pumping like crazy today. I love seeing that. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like some hope for the whole market turning back to the upside. Make sure you're following on Twitter, Instagram, join my Telegram group. All of the links are in the description. And I love every single one of you, and goodbye.
Crawl.